Welcome back, everybody, to episode 6 of the New Orleans Saints franchise. Today, we're going to be facing our division rivals, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, with Baker Mayfield leading them. And we are going to be starting Jameis Winston this go-round. Last week, he did not have such a great game with, 2 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Not what you want. Hopefully, we can get something better this game. Let's go. So my keyboard, for some reason, malfunctioned and did not work. I could not click hike, so I just got a 5-yard penalty, delay of game. We are going to run it through the middle, not the middle, the inside, with Alvin Kamara, who picks up a gain of 6 yards. Jameis Winston going to take the snap, going to find A.J. Brown, who breaks the first tackle and is going to truck another defender to get the first down. 2nd and 5, Jameis Winston dropping back, looking for a target. He finds A.J. Brown, who breaks the first tackle yet again for another first down. A.J. Brown. Jameis Winston looking sharp on this drive. He's going to throw to Rashid Shaheed, and he's going to hold on to it. We're going to be running one of my favorite plays, inside zone, as Kamara rushes for a gain of about 10 to 11 yards, picking up the first down. I'm going to call halfback dive, but it looks like we could be able to hit A.J. Brown on this corner route if he gets open. So we're going to try that, and he does. He beats the man, and we're going to have a touchdown, A.J. Brown. The New Orleans Saints get the ball first and drive down the field to get the first touchdown of the game. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come after a bad game against the Chiefs last week. Baker Mayfield hiking the ball, and he's going to hand off to Nick Chubb. Can we get there with Demario Davis? We can, but Demario Davis cannot finish his tackle, but we do push him back a little for Brian Brees to finish the tackle and to prevent a first down. Now, can we stop them on 3rd and 2, motioning I believe that's Cade Otton, maybe, and he's going to throw to the tight end, but we got there, and we knocked the ball out. Otton cannot hold on, resulting in a 4th and 2, and the Buccaneers are going to have to punt. 3rd and 4th for the New Orleans Saints, as Jameis Winston gonna take the snap, fake handoff to Alvin Kamara, and try to get the ball off, but he cannot, as he's instantly sacked by the Tampa Bay defense, and we're going to have to punt. Baker Mayfield is 2nd in the league in passing touchdowns, and Mac Jones on the 49ers is 1st in the league in passing touchdowns with 13. So Brock Purdy must have been injured, and now Mac Jones is balling out on the 49ers, which is pretty crazy. Maybe he can revive his career in this Madden, as Baker Mayfield hands off to Nick Chubb, but we get there with Demario Davis, but who cannot make another tackle, and Nick Chubb jukes past the other guy, but we finally bring him down with a gain of about 15, something, 20 like that, and a first down for the Tampa Bay offense. Baker Mayfield going to send a man in motion as he hikes the ball, looks for Chris Godwin. We can get there and make the tackle, but Chris Godwin just effortlessly shoves off Justin Reed's attempt to tackle him and is dancing in the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. We're going to try our luck with the corners route here and see if we can hit A.J. Brown, or Rashid is going to make the cut and fool the DB, and let's see if he can make the juke, and he's going to get a nice gain and a first down for the New Orleans Saints, Rashid Shaheed. We're going to hand off inside to Alvin Kamara again, and he's going to truck a defender, truck another one. That's Antoine Winfield, but ended up being brought down by 2 other DBs, preventing him from getting a touchdown. That works so well. We're going to run another one, but there's Vita Vea right there. So I'm switching up the play, and we're going to see if we can hit Juwan Johnson, which I thought was going to be intercepted by Levante David, but he just knocks it out. Let's try this route. See if we can hit Kamara or Cooks, something like that. Maybe we could get Juwan Johnson, but triple coverage. Bad throw, bad decision by me. All right, 3rd and 10. We're going to go with this play. It looks like this has potential, and we're going to get Juwan Johnson, who makes a diving catch for it. Juwan Johnson with a diving catch for the first down with a DB in his face. Juwan Johnson, that is a crazy play. Look at the effort he put in that. The DB was right there, leaped over him at the end. Man, Juwan Johnson coming up clutch for a first down. 1st and goal. We're on the 6-yard line. Let's see if we can hit someone here. And we're going to take it. We're going to run with Jameis Winston. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Jameis Winston with Peyton Manning speed. He's so slow. But look at him. He ran in for a touchdown. Oh my gosh. Jameis Winston putting the Saints up 14-7. Baker Mayfield getting ready to hike the ball. This looks like it could be a run, and it is blown up by Carl Granderson, tackling Nick Chubb for a loss. Nick Chubb slow to get off the ground. Let's change up the defense, put them in man, and send a little blitz. It's 3rd and 2. Baker Mayfield going to hike the ball. He's going to do a check down, and Demario Davis is there, tackling him for a loss of 4 yards. Demario Davis with a great hit. Saints going to be pinned down on their own 7-yard line as Jameis Winston is going to try to run and fumbles. But can he pick up his own fumble? And he does. That was a close call, but now we're going to be on the 2-yard line. 3rd and 14. Let's see if we can hit Rashid over the middle, and we can. He's going to be wide open as we hit him. He makes the catch, almost makes them first man miss, but with a crucial first down from Shaheed. Let's hurry up this offense, and let's do an inside zone run with Alvin Kamara. Can he break the first tackle? No, he can't. Almost did, but Levante David is there with the help of Vita Vea to stop the run. Let's see if we can hit Juwan Johnson, maybe, or Taysom Hill. We're going to have Juwan Johnson almost wide open. Can he break this first tackle? He cannot, but with a great gain, Juwan Johnson first down. Kamara has been well for us tonight. Can he get another good run? And yes, he can for a first down, but can't break the first tackle as a sea of creamsicle orange defenders are there. That sounded weird when I said that, but whatever. So I originally was going to do an inside zone run with Kamara, but I think we can hit someone on this verse, and we can. We're going to hit Rashid for a touchdown. Shaheed putting the Saints up is going to be 2 scores after a groupie hits the extra point. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield takes a snap, looks for Mike Evans. Mike Evans catches it. Fail, attempts tackle, and Mike Evans is eventually brought down with a large gain. With 40 seconds left on the clock, the Tampa Bay offense is looking to try to make this a 1-possession game as Baker Mayfield's looking downfield, has no options. He's going to try to take it. He's going to run, and Demario Davis cannot get the right angle as Baker Mayfield runs for a first down but steps out of bounds. 2nd and 2 for the Tampa Bay offense. Only 29 seconds left. Baker Mayfield's looking, but is sacked. Brought down by Godchoaks. I could not see his name long enough to pronounce it. But brought down by one of the Saints defenders. And they're going to have 26 seconds left as Tampa Bay uses their second timeout. Baker Mayfield hikes the ball, looking around, nowhere to go. But he finds one of his receivers. I believe that is Emeka Mbuka, their first-round rookie draft pick from the 2025 NFL Draft. They're going to take their last timeout. We're going to try to send a blitz. The blitzes have somewhat of effect on Baker Mayfield as he's been brought down, I believe a couple times today as he takes the snap, looking around. Almost get there, but he just lofts away into the back of the end zone. I feel like that should be like an intentional grounding because he just chucked it into the end zone, basically like a field goal or something. But anyways, he's going to send a man in motion, and we hopefully can hold them. Looking around, he's going to find a man, and it's going to be batted away by one of the Saints defenders, Justin Reed, with the great play. The Saints are going to have to end up taking a field goal on the 9-yard line, and this will be the last play of the first half. It's a 1st and 10 as the Bucs get the ball to start the first half as Baker, wide open Emeka Mbuka. That is my fault. I thought I was using a different guy other than the Kentry, and I did not see that he was wide open. But at least the rookie is getting some good stats for this game. Look on the bright side as they hand off to Nick Chubb, who sprints over to lunges for a first down. 2nd and 10 as Baker Mayfield sends a man in motion. The Bucs are looking to make this a 1-score game as he throws to Mike Evans for a first down. He cannot get to the goal line as the Buccaneers are on the 2-yard line. 1st and goal after that pass to Mike Evans, and this is going to be a handoff to Nick Chubb, and he's going to walk into the end zone almost untouched for a Buccaneers touchdown. And they're going to go for 2 points to make this within a 3-point game, I do believe. and Baker Mayfield's going to drop back. He's going to find Mike Evans, and Mike Evans is not going to be able to make it into the end zone, and their attempt failed. 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints, and we're going to hand off to Kamara again as he rushes for almost a first down, 2nd and inches. Jameis Winston showing the first down marker, telling the refs he thinks it's a first down, but no worries. We're just going to run it inside zone again with Kamara, who is going to get well more than a first down. See if he can break off on the edge past the defender. He cannot, but that is well enough for a first down, like how I said earlier. 4th and 2 as the New Orleans Saints are going to go for this. Baker Mayfield, he's going to find a wide open A.J. Brown. I'm sorry I said Baker Mayfield, but I meant Jameis Winston, as he is 14 for 18 out of pass attempts, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown, as he's going to step back, hike the ball, and hand off to Alvin Kamara again. He's going to cut outside. Can he make the defender miss? He jukes another guy into the end zone. Alvin Kamara extending the Saints lead even further with a nasty juke move on Antoine Winfield. I do believe that's who it was. Alvin Kamara is so OP in this game. Look at that. Oh, put him on skates. Look at this. Right by. That was an interesting sound effect right there. 3rd and 5 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Baker Mayfield is pressured, and he just chucks the ball away. The pressure coming from Isaiah Foskey, who has looked decently well this season. Will be a 2nd and 6 for the New Orleans Saints, as we have the rookie Devin Neal in the backfield at running back. Now it is a 3rd and 4. The Saints are going to try to get a first down, as we're going to run a Y stick option for A.J. Brown. But it is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th quarter. Saints are up by 28-16. I can't do that math right now. It's late in the day, and math is not mathing right now for me. We are going to call inside zone, but we're going to change this to a PA read, and usually Shaheed should be open, and yes, he is. We're going to throw a perfect dime from Jameis Winston to Shaheed, who tries to hurdle, and he does hurdle over the defender, picking up a first down. Shaheed has been very good this season for us, contributing in many first down catches. Let's look at this hurdle again. Boom, catch, and okay, they're going to show us a different angle. Hurdles the defender and then gets just absolutely tackled. We are going to call inside zone with Devin Neal again, who has looked very explosive, almost like a Jahmyr Gibbs. As you can see, boom, just needs to break one defender, but he cannot break him this time. Devin Neal with the first down. 2nd and 10, and we are going to run inside zone again with Devin Neal right straight into Vita Vea. We're going to cut onto the outside, and he has one man to break as he tries to juke him, but gets laid down. Devin Neal picking up another first down yet again. Let's call a wide zone. We're going to have Alvin Kamara in. I do not know, but did Devin Neal get hurt? But Alvin Kamara, makes nothing into something as he picks up 8 yards. Alvin Kamara now 14 rushes on 105 yards, I believe that said. Devin Neal only with a bruised something. He's back in the game, though, and we're just going to keep feeding him the ball inside zone again. See if he can make... gets the first down, but can't get much more. 2nd and 10 yet again. Previous play, we tried to pass to Taysom Hill. He was wide open, but we got hit by Levante David as we threw it. As we find an A.J. Brown who beat the man for the first down. Jameis Winston looking very sharp in this game, but last time I said that in last week's game, I said he was doing very sharp. And Devin Neal, hold on, this could be, just absolutely runs over the defender and gets tackled into the end zone. Devin Neal with a rushing touchdown. Devin Neal, like how I said earlier, is extremely explosive, and you do not want to get in his way because he will just truck you down. He's almost like a smaller Derrick Henry and faster, I think, or if not as fast. And he's also very well in the receiving game. He's looking like the future face of the running back franchise, or the running back room of this franchise. 3rd and 6 for the Tampa Bay offense, as Baker Mayfield is going to adjust the play call. He's going to hike the ball, and he's going to get, dropped by, I think that's Isaiah Foskey, with the great sack, putting them on 4th and 7. They have to go for this. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. It's intercepted by Yadom. I do believe that's who it is, if I'm saying his name correctly. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. And we're going to try to hurdle, but he does fumble. But it goes out of bounds, so it doesn't really matter. let's just look at the whole celebration for a minute. We will do inside zone with Devin Neal, as he's looked pretty well this game so far, and he's going to, this might be something. Come on, one man to beat. Can we juke him? Oh, he cannot. Probably should have taken the truck instead of the juke. Jameis Winston going to take the snap. It is a 1st and goal. We're just going to do a little dump off to Neal, and he trucks the next defender and picks up a gain of probably around 2 yards, I think that is. Okay, so I did put Kamara back in. Let's just get him another touchdown, as he is our main back. And he's going to, almost truck a defender, but it doesn't matter because he gets in for the touchdown. Alvin Kamara putting the Saints up, likely going to be the game-winning touchdown. The Buccaneers really had no choice, but now they really have no choice to win the game. And we're going to do a fake kick flip, and we're going to pass it to Juwan Johnson, who gets tackled. But he breaks the tackle and is going to get in for the 2-point conversion. It's 1st and 10 for Baker Mayfield, as he's looking to pass to Emeka Mbuka, who gets a gain of 6 yards, and the 2-minute warning comes. 16-43, Saints are winning. 2nd and 14, 2 minutes left in the game. Baker Mayfield takes a snap, and he's got a wide open Mike Evans down the field. Just burnt his DB. I guess that's his revenge for the Dom's interception earlier. Mike Evans with the great touchdown grab. So it is 4th and 13. I'm deciding to go for this because there's 44 seconds left on the clock, and the Tampa Bay can really not win this game. We end up failing the conversion, but it's okay. Like I said, we're going to just win this game earlier. It doesn't matter if they even get a score or an onside kick, they still won't win. He just does a little check down-ish pass to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 for Baker Mayfield, as he's looking for Chris Godwin, who finds him and breaks the tackle and gets down on the 5-yard line. Tampa Bay has no more timeouts, as they do a no huddle and takes off about a good chunk of seconds. This is likely going to be their last play. And he just lofts it into the end zone. Like I said earlier, should be an intentional grounding, but whatever. They have 3 seconds left. Let's do Tampa 2 right here with hard flats. I think that's what they're called. 3 seconds left to score. Will Baker Mayfield be able to do this? He's going to try to run in. He's running. He has nowhere to go, and he's just going to run out of bounds. A little bit of an anticlimactic play right there, and the Saints do beat the Buccaneers in a very dominant 23-43 win. Look at Alvin Kamara making headlines on the top stories. 17 attempts on 113 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Alvin Kamara has been very dominant for us, and we're going to be going up against the 6-0 Denver Broncos next week in Thursday night primetime. They are 6-0. That is crazy, undefeated. I don't know if we will be able to beat them. I don't know how they will be in this Madden game, but hopefully we can take down the 6-0 Denver Broncos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.